What is good people? You are now listening to another episode of A Wicked Good Time with Danny Foxworth. I am your humble narrator, Danny Foxworth, and it's good to be back in your presence. Took a week off just to give myself a break, just to recharge and whatnot. And we're going to sniff some candles and talk about some things. So, fall is right around the corner. I'm noticing the leaves on my rose bushes are falling at a pretty rapid rate. And at the same time, football is here. Football is back, and I'm curious to see what my Carolina Panthers are going to do. These couple of preseason games, they have not been good, especially this past Saturday, and they just look absolutely abysmal against the Houston Texans. So we'll see how that goes. But we're going to get into sniffing some candles. So the first candle I bought, actually, I bought two candles from Aldi the other day. And the first candle I'm going to get is going to smell is called Feeling Good. It's from the Kirkton House brand. And this one, the notes are jasmine and musk. So I'm going to take the top off of this. This one is 3 wicks. Now I'm going to give it a good old nose test. You know what? This is cool. It's got a very light, it's a very light scent, but yet it's still clean. I definitely smell the jasmine in this. The jasmine is definitely the dominant scent that I smell in this one. If I had to give it a grade, I'd give it a B minus / C plus. I mean, it's cool. But yeah, Kirkton House, Feeling Good from Aldi. So this one here, it's so. The next thing I want to talk about is getting to celebrate a family member reaching a milestone. And that family member was my Aunt Mel, who celebrated her 80th birthday last weekend. And it was real cool just to get together with the family and we all celebrate her and sit down, and they busted down their crab bags, and I had my fried shrimp, and that was really good. Actually, no, I had the shrimp. I had the fried oyster po' boy. I'm tripping. But either way, that was really good. We ate at the Charleston Crab House in Somerville and got to see some other familiar faces when we walked in that we hadn't seen in quite some time. So that was a lot of fun. And my Aunt Mel, I tell you what, I love that lady. She's one of the people that I can talk to about plants and just like nerd out about plants that we bought and things that we planted. And also, I got to credit her with really being one of the driving forces in terms of me really getting my cooking chops up. So shout out to Aunt Mel. And she's still driving and still, not holding up traffic. She gets to where she needs to go in a very expedient amount of time. Just like she drives, just like she's still got that youthful spirit in her. And I truly admire that about her. So Aunt Mel, shout out to you. I wish you very, very many more birthdays. So with that being said, we're going to get into this next candle here. This one also from Aldi, the HH brand. I'm not sure what the HH stands for, but this one is entitled Luminous Skies. And the notes on this one are tart cherry, sweet almond, and wildflower honey. So pop the top on this and see what we got. Oh, hell no. Oh, man, this was a blower. This is ass. And just reading the notes on the label, I had my hopes up high. Man, this smell, oh my God. This smells just like them deodorant cakes they have at the bottom of the urinals in the men's bathroom. No bueno. God, that was such a letdown. Man, that one flat out sucks. I give that one an F. So yeah, this one, Aldi, yeah, y'all got to step your game up. These are some bad candles here. Well, one was bad and one was but either way, they didn't really pass the test with flying colors. So the next thing I want to talk about is my beloved Oklahoma City Thunder are actually going to play an NBA preseason game down here at the North Charleston Coliseum against the Charlotte Hornets. And I was like, yeah, I'm going to hit that up. So this past week, went on Ticketmaster and got my ticket, or so I thought. Silly me, forgot to hit the confirm purchase button. And then after I failed to hit the confirm purchase button, I was sitting here like, all right, sooner or later, this confirmation email's got to pop up. And lo and behold, it never showed up. And I was like, maybe I didn't hit the purchase button. And that's exactly what I did not do. So I went back to get the ticket again, and too late. The event is completely sold out. So looks like I'm asked out in terms of seeing my favorite team play locally. But as a consolation prize, they will also be playing the Hornets again in Charlotte in November. So I'm definitely going to catch that one. That one also falls on the weekend. So looking forward to that. Um, Actually, I'm going just one more thing. I want y'all to give yourself some grace. Times are hard. You got a lot of things going on in your life, and you may not be where you want to be, but give yourself some grace. You've been through a lot, and you got to take things one day at a time. So I pray that things get better for you, and we're all in this thing together. We'll get there when we get there. So that's going to do it for this episode of A Wicked Good Time with Danny Foxworth. Make sure you like, download, and subscribe to the podcast. Tell a friend to tell a friend about the podcast. Subscribe to my YouTube channel. You can find me at Danny Foxworth 843. There you can find every video of every episode of this podcast, as well as my other podcasts. Since we last spoke with Danny Foxworth, my baseball podcast, At the Plate with Danny Foxworth, and Growing Up Low Country with Liz and Danny. And until next time, y'all be good. Keep it lit.